On our support call today, I was asked a question that I am asked frequently, and that question is, how long have you been abstinent from sugar? And do you think you'll ever eat sugar in moderation again? Do you think you'll ever eat sugar again? And I wanted to answer that question here on a video as well, because it's such a good question. And at the root of that question is the desire to know, is there any chance that they can one day maybe enjoy a cookie or a piece of birthday cake without it consuming their life? What I want to say is that this is such a highly personal situation. Some people find that they can eat sugar in moderation. They can eat a piece of something and it does not light them up and make them like a heat seeking missile and looking for more. Other people, myself included, cannot eat sugar in moderation. And I know that from trial and error. So, my answer to the question, how long have you been abstinent from sugar, is that over the past few years, I have tried several times to eat something and see how I react. And every single time that I choose to eat something with added refined sugar in it, I am turned into a heat seeking missile for more. There is no such thing as a little bit of sugar with me. There's no such thing. And I know that from trial and error. I know that from experience. It is my experience. It's not someone else's, it's mine. When I eat something that has added refined sugar in it, I want more. It lights up the reward system in my brain and it says, whatever that was, do it again. So in the Alcoholics Anonymous book, the big book, it talks about the phenomenon of craving. And that is what alcoholics experience. When they drink something, when they drink a drink that has alcohol in it, it lights up something and it creates this allergic reaction, this phenomenon of craving is what they call it. And it makes them seek more. It's destructive. It is so devastating. And that is exactly what happens to someone who is sugar sensitive. And the result is a phenomenon of craving. That is what happens with me. The result of that craving is so devastating and so debilitating and so all consuming that it is not worth it for me to have the occasional piece of cake or the occasional cookie. One thing that I value so much in my recovery is peace of mind. And when I have to manage an addiction on the side, it is so soul sucking. It is so emotionally draining. It takes so much energy and effort away from other areas of my life, and it is exhausting. So for me, not having it is easier than having it by far. Another reason that it is just easier for me to not eat sugar is that when I don't eat ultra processed food and highly refined, added refined sugar, my food that I do eat tastes amazing. My food is delicious. And if I had every now and then some highly palatable bliss point foods, my delicious whole food that God intended for me to eat would not be nearly as delicious. So I keep my taste buds healthy. I keep my brain healthy. I keep my brain free from obsession. I keep my weight the way it should be. I keep my spirit light and free. I keep my thoughts, not obsessive and always occupied with the next sugar item that I should be eating. I just stay free and healthy when I choose abstinence. And I have done it enough times. I have chosen to test the waters enough times to know that that is just where I am. That is who I am. That is where I am. That is where I'm healthiest. I recommend, if you are new to abstinence, if you're new to the sugar-free life and you're thinking, gosh, I can't imagine just never eating sugar again. Don't think that way. Just think, I'm going to do this for however many days. If you're on my recovery course, for however many days you're on my course, and then see what it looks like after that. Maybe do some trial and error. after the sugar is completely detoxed from your system, why don't you try to have one piece of something and see what happens? See if you still feel free afterwards. See if you still have that peace of mind afterwards. See if you want more of that thing, or if that really did satisfy you. If you might be a person where you're like, I can have one piece of cake. I have plenty of people in my life who can have one piece of something that is sweet and be totally fine. So do some trial and error. And if you realize that all that sugar thing does is make you want more, just know that you're not alone. You are not alone. And it is the most beautiful life to be on the other side, knowing that you are healthier and more free without that thing. Just know that freedom from food obsession, freedom from having to eat that thing, is so much better than actually eating it. Think about how quickly you eat a cookie. Think about how this fleeting taste in your mouth. Think about like what that even looks like. It's a cookie. Like I would never trade what I have today, my healthy body weight, my cognitive health, my metabolic health, my spiritual health, my joy, my peace. None of that is worth giving up for a cookie. So I just want to encourage you. It is amazing to not have to eat that thing. It is absolutely amazing. And if you are wondering, how can I do it? How can I live the rest of my life not eating it? Just be encouraged. You will not have that mindset when you realize the difference. When you do some trial and error and you see what it's like to eat the cookie versus not eat the cookie, and you see how you feel when you are miles away from sugar and processed food, and when you are in it, when you're in sugar and processed food, when you see the difference, you will realize how much better you feel, and there is no comparison. If you still need help, if you need help breaking free from sugar and processed food, if you need help just on this journey, finding out how to get free, how to stay free, I am here to help you. I have a recovery course that is amazing, that will get you through the hard detox and also help you create a foundation for a lifetime free from addictive eating. We have an online community that is supportive, that is encouraging. We are here for you. You are not alone. You are not the only one who knows that you feel better when you just don't eat it. We feel the same way, and we are